Welcome to a Praw video. Let's go and check out the driftwood situation. Looks plenty to me. Plenty. Like those little pieces which who knows where they've come from. Distances far and wide in this realm, you know. Plenty down here though. I see weed as well. Nice time of the day though. It's around about 4 PM I think. Not really bothered, you know, just headed out on the bike. Just like anyone else does anywhere in the world, alright? The point, reason or motivation for this video today is something I've mentioned in the past. I read a comment on a channel this morning, and this person was just like thanking the YouTuber for taking him out to places that he would not be able to get to because he was like just like housebound, like, you know, the guy was ill, not very well, right? And had been for the past maybe 20 years or something, I think he said. And sure, I think the attitude of gratitude is definitely part of the universal law. It's definitely a good way to aim to, right, wake up with every day of your life. All right, you can't really go far wrong being grateful for being alive, all right? Because I know there's statistics and some of them are right, some of them are wrong, some of them are purely made up, I think, to scare people. But statistically, out of all the billions and billions and billions of people on planet Earth, something like, I don't know if it's 250,000 or 1.4 million or something like that of people, right, when they go to sleep at night, don't wake up again. You know, you could argue it's a good way to go for sure, but it could be any one of us, right? No matter how much lettuce you eat, you know, how much vegan you are, how much vegetarian you are, how much carnivore you are, even whatever. See, it doesn't matter. Every day's like a gift and a blessing, in it, and that's not coming from a religious point of view. Again, that's another topic. Again, right? Who, what, if, how, right? Hopefully the wind has sorted itself out now. How beautiful's that though? Sunset over the Quantock Hills. Shout out to anyone else that rides on this beach. In fact, shout out to anyone else that knows me. Hope everyone's doing good. Really do. Sure, I care about people. That's wholly what this channel's always been about. The people that have got offended in the past maybe have jumped on the wagon a bit. That'd be cool. The people that haven't, well, you know, it's a shame, isn't it? You can't help everybody, and you can't give, you know, if I was cycling along with someone now or whatever, sure I could yabble and give them a bit of, you know, give them some doors to open, some advice and tips, where I have gotten to. But again, there's a lot of things on this channel which people can just look at. So imagine how many people are out there, right, on keto though. Keto, driving cars, that's why it should be lit up on the road. I kind of should have taken my own advice today, but we didn't have a rear light. But in my defence, I'm on a mountain bike and I was doing a bit of pavementage here and there, some alleyways, some less travelled roads, and everything was good. But yeah, people that are a danger to everybody else because they're on keto, low sugar. And imagine having a crash, right? First thing should be like, what's your health and diet situation like? Oh, you're on keto, are you? Oh, well, sorry, your insurance is void, like, you know. That's how I'd look at it anyway. But it's something to bear in mind and think about when you're riding on the road, you know. Like, you definitely need to be seen. And again, it's an ongoing thing, and it will be, and I'll keep repeating it because I'm passionate about that. You go out dressing like a seal, then you're just opening up all kinds of situations where you're going to get near misses and that. Sure, you can be dressed high vis from top to toe, right? If someone's being distracted while being on the phone, then there's not a lot you can do about that. But again, at least you've tried. Like the amount of channels that are capturing people using the phone whilst they're stopped at traffic lights and things, and then you go on to say, well, yeah, they're not moving in the vehicle, but you can guarantee that those are the idiots, right, that are doing it whilst driving. I see them doing it, man. Like on the motorway, 80 plus mile an hour, you can see them, they're like looking down. You think, what they're looking down for all the time? It's quite obvious, isn't it? It's a problem. What's so important? It's like big wake up call, isn't it, if they killed one of their family or something. Yeah, there is a nice bit of wood around. Check out these over here. Sinking sand around here, people. Well, maybe not here. Out there's where you wanna be careful. One-handed death filming. Check out that piece there, look. Look at that, look. Do you hear those people? Little dog attack. I love dogs though. Dogs are cool, man. They come over, check you out, sniff you around a bit. If you're lucky, they might hump your leg, you know. Always a bonus if a dog humps your leg. Oh. So count the rings on that bad boy there. But yeah, the health wagon, man. Like, look at all this along here, look. It's a minefield for sure, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, you know, like as hard as it can be. Hello, little one. See, I told you, people, we're going to get attacked by a little doggy. Hello, aren't you beautiful, eh? Eh? She's alright. I love dogs. Check out that sleeper. If you want some tips, actually, if you're filming, like, I don't know, especially if you're in like built up areas and things, if that's your thing, but you just gotta like your tummy may go funny, like mine doesn't go funny, I just feel weird sometimes, but you just gotta like be cool with it and interact as if you didn't have the camera, if that makes sense. Because really, I think you never know who you're gonna meet. Some people are cool with it, you know, you're in the public anyway. I don't go out of my ways to film people, but if that's what I was doing, if you like Charlie Beach or something, it is what it is. But yeah, where was I? We digressed and got distracted. Yeah, the health thing, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. As I said before, like Life Regenerator, Arnold Ehret. I'll probably stick some books and other information on this video as well. It's one of those videos, I think. But yeah, I mean, the keto thing, and technically, like, so-called, it takes, like, you know, 3 months or something to start transitioning and getting comfortable with that. But, you know, I'm not even going to say why even bother. People are out there just like myself, trying things, alright? And that's not a bad thing. I encourage that. I'm not going to point the finger and say one thing's wrong for another person. You know, when you're starting out, you can become really that person, you know, say that vegan, that annoying militant person, but really you should be, if you've got a person like that in your life, a bit like if you've got a person which is switched on a bit, one of those weird theorists, like, you know, that's opened up to the facts and what's really going on, you should perhaps take some notes from those people and listen to them, you know. Maybe if you are a good friend of that person, keep them close at hand, all right? Because this world's strange, isn't it? Has anyone like you know, notice that now. It's strange. It's a strange place we're living in. Alright? And, you know, your life is 100% your responsibility. Nobody's coming to save you. Alright? I don't care, you know, how good family you got around you, or... because everything passes, alright? Let's be honest, everything passes. You've just got to look after yourself. And by looking after yourself, you can look after and help to look after other people by putting stuff on here, alright? Because by putting stuff on here, it captures a lot of people versus that one-to-one thing, alright? And I can understand that people like DTM, they'll offer their like consults, their consultation services and things, because that's a one-on-one basis, and if that's going to take 2 hours or so, that's 2 hours of somebody's time, you know. So I got a bunch of videos on here, more than a bunch of videos, and they're up here. It's a bit like people that produce records and that. They're just there. Once they made them, they're there. No one can ever take them away. Alright. Not really. And once information is out there anyway, that's why books are important. Physical books. Alright. And you're planting seeds with people as well, which is important. Once, like, I planted a seed with someone, I don't care who you are, right? If anyone's like watching this and you've cycled with me over the past, let me see, 10 years plus or something, 15 years maybe, and you used to perhaps laugh or mock or talk behind my back to other people about my YouTube channel and being vegan and what I'm doing, well, I've still gone and done it. I've still gone and done a bunch of festive 500s. I still powered myself vegan, right, which is more than all the shit talkers have done, right? At least I've got off my ass and gone out and tried it and done it. And, you know, I got all the videos on here to back that up, alright? See, my mind, like a lot of people's, when you're chatting, it just goes blank after a while. You get distracted because there's so much you can talk about, alright? So much. But you think of people, and again, not having a go at anyone and saying what is the right way and what is good and what is bad. Just carry on like their daily lives without even trying anything, and eating and getting fed the same rubbish all the time, whether that's via the person down the end of the street, because people love to talk about the same crap, don't they? Listening to the radio and the media and the TV, the number one propaganda machine of ruining people's lives and train of thought. Who knows where we go when we pass on from here, alright? This is just a life experience. Your soul goes on somewhere else. I quite like that kind of thought, alright? You know, look after your body as long as you've got it the best you can, alright? And get out and enjoy yourself. Like, that's what I've said about this, a video of mishmash of all sorts, but again, there's a lot of truth bombs here, and if people don't want to face up to that because they're comfortable in their facade of BS and unconsciousness, you carry on and do that, because I know there's a lot of people on my path and my group, or the information that I seek, that can help enlighten my life, and I'm happy with that, you know. And if I have to go alone with that, so be it, man. So be it. So yeah, we did digress again. It can usually happen quite often. But yeah, you know, like, shout out to all the people that have ridden with me in the past and have gone and perhaps changed their nice bit of wood. Everybody loves a nice bit of wood. Look at the size of my wood. And change their lives around and change their career maybe, which is good. People that have like got off their ass and done things like that. And together with that, I hope their diet as well. Food matters, folks. Food matters. You can't cheat it, really. Lots of things matter, like detoxification, lymphatic system, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, all that kind of stuff matters, right? It's about function, isn't it? And if you're not functioning right, you're going to feel like shit. If you're not slept well and you're dehydrated, you get this problem now with people out on their bikes. Shout out to Adam Watkins. But yeah, seriously, my friend, I mean, check out some of my recipes and bits and pieces, and I haven't gone and cycled some of the distances you have, but we were getting there. I've done over 500 solo kilometers vegan. I kind of know what it takes, and basically stuff like that's not really consistent, and you can get yourself into a situation where what are you actually riding a bike for, right? But you need to really get into nutrition and start reading books, and not just because, oh, I'm vegan and it's going to work well. For sure it's going to work better. It's not just about sugar. You need to play around with stuff, you know. You might end up like supplementing, you might end up with deficiencies you're not aware of and wondering what it is. But sure, you can be hydrated and have a deficiency in sleep and a deficiency in a mental attitude, which can help you go a long way as well. I think I'll end it there. I've got plenty to say. I have said plenty before in the past, so if anyone's got anything from that, cool, give it a thumbs up. It sounds cheesy, I didn't ever want to really think about saying it before, but yeah, subscribe and leave comments. That helps me appear in the algorithm. We have channels now, if you look down in their description, similar to subs to mine. They're asking you for money, they're asking you for donations, alright? They've got links, Amazon affiliate links, I've noticed, to products that they use, and you don't even have to really go out through Amazon. And yeah, they don't get that much money from it, but again, they're asking you for money. P-Raw's never done any of that. It's not the sort of thing I do if you're a bigger channel anyway, because you're getting money from AdSense or whatever as well. So beware of these other channels. There's a lot of channels out there now. They never comment on my channel. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant at the end of this video because it's true. Nobody mucks in. Not even going to mention any names. I've left a bunch of comments on people's channels before, and bit of food there for somebody, bit of sheepage roasted up, but nobody mucks in. People don't realise, right, that commenting on other channels, not just vegan and fitness channels, but any channel you watch, leave a comment. That helps get traffic towards your YouTube channel. For whatever reason, I don't think some people want to do it because they're probably worried that you're going to get like more comments and likes and subscribes than them. That's the way I can see it. They're all out for themselves. Well, I'm sorry, it doesn't really work like that, as far as I'm concerned. I've mentioned a lot of channels and stuff in the past and tried to help people out, and I'm still proud of the subs and that I got now, really. But we could develop that quite a bit more. I'd be a lot happy if I'd done that. And I'm going to end it there. So if you did, comment and you like and you subscribe and hit the notification button. Yeah, do it, people. You know it makes sense. Right, as I said, and a lot of other people do many years ago, this isn't medical advice, but it is the real advice. Anyway, always seek medical professional advice. Anyway, some books here that could save your life. Whatever issues you've got, detoxification, there's a lot of stuff with toxicity in the body which can be sorted out from eating more clean, possibly raw food, possibly water fasting. Again, you're going to have to do your research. There's no good just sitting on the fence and umming and ahhing for the rest of your life. So, that's a good book you can be getting your teeth into. Another one there. I've got so many. It's just, we're always learning or educating ourselves, and it does go in one ear and out the other sometimes, and we go back again. So, you can't go far wrong, right? This is like a decade plus worth of only part of what I've been sort of studying, really. And there's just so much out there, alright? But food matters, people. Your body, your health matters. Repeat, and I will keep repeating things. The colon, a lot of stuff's called from the colon. And then got some more Arnold Herrett, and this one, if you can get hold of it, a very old book. Alright. Right, total value versus many other videos on YouTube full of asking you for money. P-Raw over and out. Bye.